My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I'm dressed very casually. I have a hurricane off the coast today, and I'm keeping an eye on some things outside as I do this. I worked at IRS for 10 years. I am a national figure in IRS resolution matter. I'm an expert. Go to my website and you can learn all about me at 777irs.com. On my team, as I have a particular former IRS agent, Herb Canner. He was an appeals agent, large case dollar. Also, he was a tax court liaison as well. There's a little secret people don't know about large dollar case audits if you owe a lot of money with IRS. So what happens is the computer algorithm through the diff process actually goes ahead and audits your tax return. It goes ahead, scans the return, bzz, 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 bzz. It doesn't go like that, bzz, bzz, more like this, and it shoots out cases for flags. It's another, not a technical term. It's called really a diff score, but we'll just call them flags. And the higher the score, the more likely your tax return is going to be audited. So what they do is they realize, let's say the Fort Lauderdale, the IRS office in Fort Lauderdale can handle 200 audits a year. They take the top tax returns, top number of flags, and they send them down to have those returns eyeballed. They just don't want to take the computer score and the algorithm. They want really seasoned revenue agents to look at these and grade them and make sure they're really audit material. There's nothing like having a really good former or real good agent looking at these cases who've been around a number of years, because you can eyeball a return and know if it's auditable, and they send these cases down. No one else is going to know this, because if you haven't worked at IRS, you're not going to know this is what IRS does. So they go, there's a cover sheet. You go ahead and you look at the certain things, yes, no, yes, no. They send the case back to the service center. The service center then goes back and says, gee, this office can handle 500 man hours of IRS tax audits on 18 cases, whatever. IRS then goes ahead, batches those cases, and sends them down to the local office to be evaluated. Then those scores go back in to see what the results were. So what most people do not know is after large dollar cases are looked at and the algorithm pops out, they go back down to the local office, go back up, and then finally go back down, and they have their resting place where you will get a nastygram from an IRS revenue agent to go ahead and audit your return. Now, if you want to know how to defend them and you want the best representation, that's where you call former IRS agents who know the system to start with in the first place. Thank you for listening. Give me a subscription. We're really good in tax defense. I'll tell you why. We know actually negotiating power IRS has, where you can go, where you can't go, and we know we stay ahead of IRS because we know every step of the way what they're going to do. You need a really good tax audit representation. Give us a call. Give me a subscription. Thank you so much.